and welcome to this week's video. This week we are revisiting Chisbury. I came here a few years ago now, but this time I am joined by two great channels, Dave from Paranormal Contact and Corinne from Our Ghost Real. We were here to do some ghost hunting, but to see that please check out their channels, link in the description below. Chisbury is a hamlet and prehistoric hill fort in the civil parish of Little Bedwin in Wiltshire, England. Chisbury Hill Fort is the highest point in Little Bedwin parish and encloses an area of around 14 acres. Paleolithic, Neolithic and Bronze Age artefacts have been found in the area, but the hill fort was probably built in the late Iron Age. The Iron Age hill fort is multi-valette, possessing 2 and in some places 3 circuits of defences, which in places are over 50 metres in overall width. These together enclose an irregular oval shape, but little can be seen on foot as due to the overgrowth of nature. The area was also important in the Anglo-Saxon times. You can see on the map, which shows its location to the places that we have already visited in the area, including Ramsbury, where the Anglo-Saxon stones are. The area, it seems, was important during this time, and the hill fort was just as important in the Saxon times. It's thought that the hill fort was reused in Anglo-Saxon times as a possible burh. Anglo-Saxon burhs are fortified settlements dating from the late 9th century to the 11th centuries, which were pivotal in shaping the defences and organisation of medieval England, constructed under the leadership of King Alfred the Great and his successors. King Alfred's idea was that these fortified towns or burhs throughout his lands, roughly 20 miles from each other, and in total there was around 30 burhs in the Wessex area. These settlements boasted defence walls, often made of earth, timber or stone, equipped with well-defended gates and watchtowers, strategically placed along the perimeters. The layout of these settlements were typically planned in a grid pattern, facilitating both organised defences and efficiency in internal movement. Established under royal authority, burhs served dual purposes as military strongholds and economic centres, housing markets and workshops. The burh's great system, introduced by Alfred the Great, further fortified these settlements by granting land to individuals in exchange for military service. This network of fortified towns created a robust defence and communication structure, contributing to the stability and security of Anglo-Saxon England during a turbulent period in history. With a lot of the sighting of burhs there is no confusion, but it does seem there is confusion and some debate as if this area was a burh here or if it was placed elsewhere. And a lot of that has come down to the translation from the Anglo-Saxons to modern day English. If there was a Saxon burh here, it would be one of just a few that never became a town, for example places like Winchester and Cricklade. But there has been no real excavations here, so we'll never know how involved the Anglo-Saxons were within this hill fort. Although little excavations have been carried out within the hill fort, observations of 20th century disturbances have produced evidence of urns, bronze swords and storage pits containing late Iron Age and Romano-British pottery. Recent finds from immediately outside the fort include coins and other objects of Roman date. These days this Iron Age hill fort is used for a different manor, as there is now a farm building and the Chisbury Manor Hat farmhouse. But what most people come here to see is the St Martin's Chapel, which is on the eastern edge of the hill fort. The chapel is owned by English Heritage and free to visit. It is signposted and there is a rather interesting track to drive up. The chapel was built in the 13th century, but then if there was an Anglo-Saxon burh here, there would have been a chapel of some kind. The chapel was built as a chapel of ease. It was constructed by the Lord of Chisbury Manor, not only to assert his high social status, but also to enable the households of the manor, as well as the local people, to attend services and pay their taxes without having to travel to the parish church of Great Bedwin. After the middle of the 16th century, the building lapsed from use of worship and was turned into a barn. It was re-roofed in the 19th century, and in 1998 its condition was semi-ruinous. The Hillforton Chapel was designated as a scheduled monument in 1925. It is a stunning place to visit and the views are amazing to see, but is it haunted? I could not find any reports of any ghosts being seen, but with the history of this place it wouldn't surprise me if there wasn't. Both Dave and Corinne have done investigations here and got some interesting results, but did we on this occasion? On that I will let you watch their videos of the investigation, and I will put a link to their videos in the description below. This is my second visit for me to this beautiful location and so much history. It would be nice one day if these excavations could be done here, so that some of the questions concerning the Anglo-Saxon burh could possibly be answered. As we conclude our exploration into the realms of history, it becomes evident that the tapestry of our past is woven with threads of mystery and unanswered questions. Each fragment of the past carries with it a riddle waiting to be unravelled. As we stand on the shores of time, we are left with the realization that history is not a closed book, but an ongoing saga with countless chapters yet to be written. In our pursuit of understanding, let us embrace the curiosity that fuels the human spirit. The unanswered questions serve as beacons, guiding us towards uncharted territories and discoveries of truth. The questions that echo through history are not barriers, but invitations to explore, to question, and to marvel at the complexity of human experiences. And may the answers to these questions reveal themselves in the fullness of time. Before I leave you with some outtakes of the ghostly part of the video, I would like to say a big thank you to the viewers and subscribers of the channel, to the Patreons, and to those who have bought me coffee. This channel wouldn't be the same without you. Your support has made it all worthwhile, and I'm grateful beyond words. So if you're new here, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Also click the notification bell so you'll never miss an update. Until the next time, keep questioning, keep learning, keep embracing the stories that shape us, and more importantly, stay safe.
Look at that, cheers. Thanks for that. Thanks for aging me.
I don't want a purple rinse, but really.
Love it.
It's alright, I can be sensible.
I love the way you said that as well. I'm like, I can be.
I don't believe you at all. I don't believe it. Let's get started.
Yeah,
Okay.
get started. Right.
As you say what I was holding on to, I'm going to touch it again. You tell us what I'm touching?
animal is?
I asked you to tell us what was in my hand. You're going to repeat the same thing again. Can you say what's in my hand? Tell us what that is. What I'm holding. If you can see me. What am I holding?